a perfect world, dating would be as easy as being on The Bachelor. You have 30 women all wanting to date you, and all you have to do is go on dates, choose the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, and marry. But dating isn't that easy. If you're here, it's probably because a woman dumped you or hasn't been texting you back, and you want to make this girl miss you. Making someone miss you isn't as straightforward as solving a simple math problem, choosing the right outfit, or picking a movie to watch. Developing feelings of longing can't even be done overnight, either. You're determined to change a woman's mind about you. What can you do in the meantime? How can you make yourself more appealing to this girl and other women so dating is a little more like The Bachelor? The simple answer is, work on yourself. That's probably not the answer you were looking for. But there are ways that you can work on yourself that will make more women go crazy for you. When women believe they are more valuable than men, it feeds their egos. So, if you want to be that man that knows how to make any woman give you priority, pay close attention to these rules. Before we dive into the lesson, make sure you have liked the video and subscribed to the channel, as this video is of utmost importance, and make sure you don't skip the video, as the last 2 points are the most important. Let's get down to the business, shall we? Rule number 1, keep your excitement below the belt. Even if you find her physically attractive or 10 by 10, don't exhibit too much enthusiasm about dating her. Women are instantly turned off by guys who show too much passion for being with them. Most men appear so thirsty for intimacy, but if you act like it's the last thing on your mind even when it's not, she'll be intrigued. Instead, show her that you are interested in her as a person and that you cherish her company. Spend some time getting to know her and demonstrating genuine interest in her as a person. This can help to foster trust and create a deeper emotional bond, which can increase her likelihood of wanting to get with you in the future. Rule number 2, be a mystery. Women love a bit of mystery, and if you're too predictable, you risk losing that sense of intrigue. It's important to avoid being too predictable. When texting a girl, don't always reply right away and occasionally leave her on read. This will keep her curious about you and keep her interested. It's also a good idea to avoid developing a pattern in your texting. If you always text her at the same time of day or use the same types of messages, she might start to feel like she knows exactly what to expect from you. This can be off-putting, especially if you're a man. Keep her guessing and wondering whether you like her or not. You're creating a sense of anticipation and excitement that can be really attractive. Don't be afraid to mix it up and keep her on her toes. But be careful not to be too aloof or disinterested, as that can also backfire. Rule number 3, never ask her to commit. Never ask a woman to commit to you before she is utterly in love with you. If you do so, you'll simply raise her ego and make her question your capacity to attract other women. It is a woman's responsibility to find the highest value man possible, so it should be her wanting a commitment before you do. If her ego is getting in the way, however, she cannot be rewarded with that commitment. Many men settle for relationships out of a fear of being alone or losing someone. If a woman has an ego, however, she will likely want to find the highest value man possible. As a result, it is important to avoid committing too soon, because it will only boost her ego. Rule number 4, showing signs of insecurity. When communicating with women, it's crucial to keep your insecurity at bay. This means that even while it's natural to desire to be liked and respected by others, you should refrain from always seeking validation or reassurance from them. When you exhibit signs of insecurity, a woman can easily sense them. This can include asking for her opinion on personal matters or consistently seeking her validation. This behavior can make a woman feel uncomfortable or turned off. It can also boost her ego, as it demonstrates that you're placing too much value on her opinion. It's important to remember this because it can be a major turnoff for many women. Rule number 5, no contact rule. It's ideal to hold off on contacting her right after a date. This implies that you shouldn't be the first to send her a message. Encourage her to get in touch with you whenever she has thoughts of you, because if you get in touch with her too soon, she might assume that you like her a lot and want more from her. This could boost her ego and make her feel like she has more control over the situation. It's important to give her time to process what happened. If she contacts you, make sure to respond in a way that doesn't come off as condescending. Rule number 6. Keep building your charm. How other women perceive you can have a significant influence on your crush. If others perceive you as a valuable and desirable man, it can help lower a woman's ego, making her value you more. Women often value the opinions of others more than their own, and they are attracted to men who are desired by other women. It's important to pay attention to your appearance and behavior. This means dressing appropriately for the occasion and taking care of your personal hygiene. You should also be mindful of your body language and the way you interact with others. This includes being respectful and courteous to those around you. By being presentable in public, you can increase your chances of attracting a woman who values and respects you for who you are. You can also improve your own sense of self-worth and confidence, which can have a positive impact on all areas of your life. Rule number 7. Never argue with a woman. Have you ever noticed how exhausting it can be to argue with a woman, especially when she goes on and on without stopping? Arguing with a woman can be a bad idea because it can give her a sense of power in the relationship. If a girl has too much power, she may start to see you as less important and eventually lose respect for you, which can result in her not listening to you. It is therefore best to avoid any arguments at all costs because doing so will crush your ego. Rule number 8. Lesser the compliments. Do not affirm a woman's appearance. Men frequently make the mistake of complimenting a woman's appearance in the hopes that it will make her feel better, but this only serves to boost her ego. Instead, if you want to show your appreciation for a woman, focus on something positive that she has accomplished rather than her appearance. Perhaps she did something that impressed you, or perhaps you just like her sense of humor. If you continuously compliment her appearance, she can start to perceive you as being beneath her standard, because women frequently respond more favorably to guys who they perceive as being more handsome than they are. Number 9. Be patient. Patience is essential for building a strong, lasting relationship and making her miss you when you're not around. Patience shows that you respect her feelings and boundaries and will give her the time and space to feel comfortable in your connection. Demonstrating patience also helps create a sense of security and trust, as she'll know that you're not trying to rush or pressure her into anything. For example, if she's going through a difficult time or needs space to process her emotions, give her the time she needs without pushing for immediate answers or resolutions. Instead, let her know you're there for her and willing to wait until she's ready to talk or move forward. Similarly, when making decisions about your relationship, be patient and understanding of her thoughts and concerns, allowing for open communication and collaboration. Following these rules, gentlemen, at least you will be able to make a mark on her mind that will make her see you in a different light from then. So if you gotta learn something from this lesson, make sure to like and subscribe to stay updated for upcoming lessons on our channel's timeline.